Whose voice is instantly recognizable worldwide? Worldwide? I'd say Trump. Every actor is dubbed in most of the other languages, but presidents are usually just translated on the go, or with subtitles. And he's the most popular of these last years. P.S. I'm saying that about actors because I see lots of people quoting American actors and I can tell you that absolutely nobody living in my area know their actual voice, they're all dubbed in French by some voice actor over here. Voices from the cast of Friends. From a worldwide perspective, that series is watched in so many non-English speaking countries as it's a light universal comedy that doesn't cross many culturally sensitive boundaries. As with any guest in this thread, the voices are often dubbed in local languages, but still have a large audience watching it with subtitles. A lot of these people listed so far are only recognizable to English speakers. Gilbert Gottfried, for example, has a distinctive voice, but it isn't like Iago was voiced by him in, say, Spanish. I guess I'd say Michael Jackson died at obscene levels of fame around the world. I was tempted to say Elvis, but that may be changing at this point. Hello everyone, my name is Markiplier. Well, you know, America really is just the best. Like, really. It's simply the greatest nation. It's the greatest because it's America. It's just amazing. It's great like that. Mama. I just killed a man. Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. No, I am your father. Real answer would be a singer like Freddie Mercury. Especially Michael Jackson. I believe there's a huge amount of people that don't realize how much of an impact Michael Jackson was worldwide. Everyone and everything would stop just having Michael Jackson there, assuming that the people are hearing. Morgan Freeman, Alan Rickman, Gilbert Gottfried, the guy who does Kronk in Emperor's New Groove, and Sir Patrick Stewart all have really recognizable voices to me, and seem fairly distinctive. It's going to be singers, not actors. A lot of countries dub movies, so even iconic actors are bust. Elvis, Michael Jackson, Agnieszka and Annie Fried from ABBA are probably at the top. Love how most people don't even consider the fact that in many countries English-speaking actors' voice is unknown due to dubbing, talking about worldwide of course. Rowan Atkinson's Mr. Bean, doesn't matter where you're from, his work transcended language just with physical comedy. That grumbling voice is iconic in itself. At this point, with how widespread his influence is and essentially being the most famous celebrity chef ever, I'd wager Gordon Ramsay is getting pretty close. Ops Mom. No matter where she are in the world, when I get that booty call and hear her sweet sultry voice, I'm on a plane in 30 minutes or less. Louis Armstrong 3D, at least I hope it still is. HET people not realizing just how prominent dubbing is in many countries. For example, most Germans will have no idea what Morgan Freeman sounds like. For me, it's John Cena. Every time I hear his voice on a commercial or in an animated movie, I know that's him and nobody else. Very interesting that almost all of the comments are men. I was trying to think of a woman, maybe Queen Elizabeth. Morgan Freeman, David Attenborough, Gilbert Gottfried, Donald Duck. All huge in rural Bangladesh, no doubt. John DiMaggio. You might not know his name, but you sure as hell are going to recognize his voice from something. Morgan Freeman, Gilbert Gottfried, Mickey Mouse, whoever the VA is some that immediately came to mind. Reddit forgetting in a lot of places actors are dubbed so you don't know what they actually sound like. Samuel L. Jackson, Morgan Freeman, Jack Nicholson, Patrick Stewart, Gordon Ramsay, Donald Trump. Bono. I went to a concert and the opening act sounded like Bono. Turned out it was Bono's son. That William Shatner's voice, worldwide, because, Cadence. Kevin Conroy aka Batman of the animated series Justice League the Arkham Trilogy RIP. Samuel L. Jackson. James Earl Jones. It used to also be that movie trailer voice guy. Worldwide, and people say actors. The best example would probably be Hitler. American side of Reddit is thinking again they are the only ones who exist. Mine. I recognize my own voice no matter where in the world I am. Jonathan Warburton, Mike Tyson, Charles Barkley, Jay-Z, Gilbert Gottfried, Stephen A. Smith. Don Knotts. No way that dude was ever able to make a phony phone call. Patrick Warburton, Ikuyo Tani, but only when she says a specific word. Pikachu. Shori Agadashlu, that husky tone she has is unmistakable. Mr. Hanky, we all hear him in our trains from time to time. Donald Trump. That man has such a boring annoying voice. Liam Neeson. Stephen Fry. Stephen Hawking. Not a joke. Why has nobody said Alan Rickman Severus Snape yet? That white dude dated Kim K for like a few months.